physically or numbers wise. One time, we played Pontiac one time, and they had one less kid than we did. Every other team we played dressed 23 or more. Every one. Metamora dressed 36. Dunlap dressed 36. Washington dressed 38. Bloomington Normal dressed 25, 26. Your heart and effort is something you cannot measure. You put effort out there on that football field like you can't imagine. If a person that just doesn't know you looks at your roster, and then we lay out everybody we played's roster, there's no way they come back and tell you that you were 8-2. No way. They're too small. We're not that fast. We can't throw the ball that way. We don't catch the ball that way. There's no way. But yet, every time, when it came down to it, and it was time to fight, there you were. That heart showed up. Will to win showed up. It's just unbelievable to watch. As a guy that's been doing this for 16 years, who's coached seniors for 7, to watch a group of kids who are physically not that big go out and just destroy teams that are twice their size. I mean, you beat Metamora 22-7. Now, you probably would have scored more points if you had a real offensive guy calling plays. Everybody knows it was me, and that was not my thing. You destroyed Dunlap. I mean, just flat destroyed them, went to their place and beat them down. It's unreal.
That was fun, by the way.
Okay? I mean, it's just unreal to sit back and watch and go, you know, Logan's a $135 taking on 210 and he's whooping him. Jaden's going in the middle up against guys that are 240 or bigger. And Canton 339. I mean, that boy was huge. I mean, come on. Look, between Ty and Noah, they took on that kid on the offensive line, and he was huge. He's big as or bigger than anybody in Morton High School.
Mainly Noah. Ty's a tree my guy.
Yeah. But oh yeah. So just remember that it's not about size, it's about effort. And your effort was great. And if you keep that up going forward, good things will happen. And not just necessarily in football, in life. It's about effort. It's about trying. And not just going on, he's too big, he's too fast, they're too good.
While he's talking about effort, I just want to say a couple of things real quick too, because there's a lot of seasons where we have really, really good team members, right? But on this team, there was very few that weren't there every practice, every minute, all year long. You guys showed up for practice from July all the way through the end of the season, and that's impressive because this is not an easy game. It hurts. It's some days are fun, and some days you wake up feeling like you can barely get out of bed, right? But you guys were there almost every day, giving in the effort. So you gave effort all year long. There was all kinds of heart. But the other thing is when we were at halftime against Washington, we were down by a lot, right? And there's a lot of teams that would have checked out and quit. They would have given up. And we're talking about football today, but we're really talking about life in general. And again, I said this at the end of the game in Bloomington, Limestone against Bloomington. But you guys, you know, at halftime against Washington, you all decided you were going to come out and fight hard in the second half. And you actually literally beat Washington in the second half. And that team went on to play for second place in the AA division. The only team that they lost to all year was Woodruff. And I think you guys need to really think about who you are as people after that game, because a lot of people would have checked out and quit. And there was no quit in any one of you. And you came back and actually played a better second half than even the first half. And that's all I can ask from any one of you in life is, when the going gets tough, you don't back down. You keep pushing through. And that was my proudest moment, is the way that you guys fought in that second half. So keep doing that throughout life and in football in general.
Okay.
Thank you. You guys had a great season. I'm proud of each and every one of you. I learned a lot from you guys this year. I'm still learning every year, but you guys are all great kids. This is a fantastic. I'm done coaching, by the way. This was my last year, and this was a fantastic team to end my coaching endeavors with. think it's time to go when Noah Losi tells me I need to smile and laugh more. Means I'm grouchy.
This is sideline note.
Yeah.
No, I enjoyed it very much, and I thank each and every one of you guys. Keep playing. To this day, I talk to buddies about my JFL days. And we love it, you know, you remember it the rest of your lives. Just keep playing.
All right, now, let me go just a little bit more. We threw an offense at you that unless you played varsity last year, seniors, you had never seen anything like it before. I mean, literally, zone blocking, spread, never under center, 2 wide outs. I mean, I had a couple of you guys look at me like deer in the headlights. You were lost. You were like, whoa, yeah, Marvin, you was definitely one of them.
Marvin, they're still lost.
Yeah,
there.
yeah, just there. We knew that a long time ago,
We're all on the
Steve.
same page.
But I also saw a kid one time that went home in tears because he couldn't get to practice. It showed me his heart. I remember that too. Okay? So I'm real proud of you. I mean, and I say this a lot, but I really mean it. This crew right here, you put on a show. You put on a clinic. And it was really neat to watch. All right, so let's get started with this. Come up here and get your, when I call you out. We are going to start with, what did I say we were going to start with? You know what?
Rookie.
Rookie? Rookie of the year. Most improved, best defensive line. Rookie of the year. All right, so rookie of the year goes to a first-year player. Every year we pick out one that we think has come a long way, that we believe did good work, and was there, giving us his effort. That's what we were looking for. So this year, Thomas is going to get rookie of the year. Yep. Go get pictures with Mom. There you go.